Hi, it's Neil Fellows here, welcoming you to a brand new video series where we're going to be looking at what helps you get healthy and fit and stay healthy and fit. We're going to be looking at things like some products, we're going to be looking at some services, we're going to be looking at some fitness things, we're also going to be looking at some recipes. So things that are going to help you and inspire you along your journey. I want to say first off that I am not a fitness expert. I've got no qualifications whatsoever. I've got no qualifications in nutrition. I'm just someone who's really interested in their own health and well-being. And if there's anything that I say in this video series that you don't like or you don't think is going to work for you, then just chuck it out or do your own research. I'm just here to try and give you some ideas and try and inspire you. That said, I was once over 20 stone. I was once obese. And I was bending down one day trying to tie up my shoelaces, and my belly was so big that I actually couldn't do that. I had to get one of my kids to come and do it for me. And I just kind of like felt this blood pressure in my face and knew something in my life needed to change. And that was what got me started on the journey down from over, as I say, over 20 stone down to now about 11 and a half stone. So I've lost almost half of my body weight. But on the way I had to learn an awful lot about fitness, I had to learn an awful lot about nutrition, and I had to learn an awful lot about mindset, as well as aches and pains in my body. I used to have chronic backache, as well as some quite horrible knee and joint problems. I also had leaky gut, and I also had allergies to different types of food. So there's a lot of things that I needed to learn along the way in order to get where I've got to today. So I wanted to just kind of like give you that disclaimer up front and give you a bit of background so you can see where I'm coming from. Before I then show you, which I'm going to do now, my favourite recipe. Now this recipe comes from this book called The Medical Chef, Healthy Every Day. And I really kind of like this book. In particular, the thing that I really like the best about it is this little recipe here. It's for a cheeky chili breakfast bomb, he calls it, but I have this actually in the mid-afternoon, pretty much every afternoon in the week. And the recipe contains banana, milk, raw cacao, honey. He puts in some espresso, cayenne pepper, and tops it with a little bit of chilli. Now over the time, I've been having this for about a year, I'll be honest, nearly every day, and I've adapted it. It's been a trial and error to find what works for me and what I really enjoy. I've got a milk allergy, so I leave out the milk and I just use water, and I use some cacao, about 2 tablespoonfuls of cacao, raw cacao, as opposed to the cocoa, which he recommends in here. Also, I used to put honey in, but one day we ran out of honey, and I just put banana in, and actually found that banana was sweet enough. If I'm making it for my wife, she does enjoy it with the milk in. She's fine with that. We just use something like goat's milk because that's the milk that she's found that is the best for her. And and she likes it because it's kind of nice and creamy. But I sometimes slip an extra banana in without mentioning it, so don't tell anyone about that. But I then add in some cayenne pepper, so a banana or 2, some cayenne pepper, and a couple of tablespoons of raw cacao. That's what I do. Then I pop it in this lovely little machine here called a NutriBullet. Now I love the NutriBullet. Had this for quite a few years. It's brilliant when I'm travelling because I can pop it in my suitcase or rucksack. It's a little weighty, but it's not too bad if you're not going too far, or you're wheeling it in your suitcase, and it's fine. So we use that at least once a day, sometimes twice a day, for different things. But it's absolutely brilliant for mixing up things like I'm showing you here today. If you're using it for things like, if you put in spinach and apple in it, sometimes it's a bit kind of like lumpy. Some people don't like that. To be honest, I don't really mind. And what I'd do if I was travelling, I'd whiz up something in the morning, take it with me. It comes with a handy little lid here that you can put on it. But let me just stay focused and show you this nice little cacao drink. So in here I've got banana, I've got 2 tablespoonfuls of raw cacao, I've got some cayenne pepper and some water. And then we just lob it in the NutriBullet. Give it a little whiz up, just a few seconds, never needs more than 30. Job done. Take the lid off. NutriBullet also comes with a nice little piece around the top here, so you can put it around your glass, this little bit here, and it's all done. So there we have a lovely, what he called breakfast bomb. I, as I say, have it mid-afternoon. Really find it actually picks me up. The cacao does something to my brain. It certainly wakes me up. The other thing I just want to say as well, in adapting something like this drink, if I've been working out quite heavily and I want to help aid the repair of the muscles, I do pop in a little bit of something like hemp as well. So you just like mix and match. You just try things, find what works for you. Okay, so that's it for today. If you've enjoyed this video and you want more, then just hit the subscribe button below. In the next episode, I'm going to be getting out my DVDs, my workout DVDs. And I'm going to be talking about those and talking through them so that you can see what I've found works for me and just doing a bit of a review for you. See you next time. Cheers now.